NFL.com is putting out their training camp preview articles going division by division. Tom Blair, original content editor, did up the NFC North. And let's get to the Vikings. I mean, we could go through and tear apart the Packers and the Bears and the low-energy Lions, but no. So the Vikings, 2020 record, 7-9, anomaly. And also, it's surprising because you remember watching every single game last year, the Vikings were garbage. How they ever get close to 500? It's still pretty damn amazing, especially after starting at 1-5. But yeah, at TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill, we'll always miss you, Mankato. Come on, son. Most important position battle, cornerback. If you love cornerback battles, I guess this division is for you. The Vikings could use serious spice at the position coming off a season in which their cornerbacks were graded by PFF as the 27th worst coverage group in the NFL. But I don't know, but they were good at the rest of their job, like Chris Jones tackling. He's like Dick Butkus out there. Marquee addition. Sorry, we should make that a Vikings reference. He's like Scott Studwell out there. There you go. Marquee addition Patrick Peterson is at a career crossroads, but his job is presumably secure. As for the slot opposite Peterson, you shouldn't say slot opposite because, yeah, man. Ex-Chief Bashaud Breeland brings experience and a solid resume, while Cameron Tiny Dantzler nabbed 2 picks and boasted the third best coverage grade among rookie cornerbacks with 100-plus coverage snaps per PFF. Pop 2020 fifth-rounder Harrison Hand onto your radar as a minicamp head-turner to track Hello, 38 special, getting some love. The fate of 2020 first-rounder Jeff Gladden remains undecided, blah, blah, blah. Also, didn't even mention Mac. But yes, that cornerback room, there is a lot of questions at this point in time, but I'm pretty confident. I really love the Bashaud Breeland signing, even after they signed Mac, even after they signed Patrick Peterson, and I believe in Dantzler, but with his health, you want a backup plan. You do. And Harrison Hand, he's my guy. He's been my guy for a long time, so I'm excited to see that he's starting to get some love. Newcomer player returning from injury to watch. Danielle Hunter, defensive end. Football is supposed to be a team sport, but when you have players like Hunter, the pass rushing extraordinaire. Oh, I was told that he's barely a top 10 edge rusher. I was told that from reliable sources. Absence with neck injury basically torpedoed the Vikings. One of those non-quarterbacks who can shape the course of an organization. Hunter is now presumably healthy and happy. He's just 26 and will need only to post one relatively strong campaign to reclaim his place as a young star on the come-up. He's already there. He's already up. What do you mean on the come up? God, I mean, it's such backhanded praise. Like, if Danielle Hunter, the youngest player to ever to 50 sacks, if he just has a good season, maybe he'll be. God, I hate this. I hate everything. Who is this? Tom Blair? You're on the list. Hold on. Yeah, Tom Blair, you're on the list. Next up, an uneventful camp would mark a nice contrast to last year's doom-inflected march to injured reserve and would help sell the idea that the Vikings defense really will be completely different, as Mike Zimmer recently promised, from the group that rated as the worst of Zimmer's tenure as head coach last season. Well, yeah, the defense better be better than last season because defense is your baby. If it's the same defense as 2020, you're fired. That's about it. Other subplots to track. Kellen Mond's snaps will matter with regard to his future, the team's immediate depth, and Minnesota's long-term options quarterback, but the rookie's camp performance should really be kept isolated from the ever-churning Kirk Cousins narrative. I understand why some Vikings fans might be answering for someone new, but it's exceedingly fine, good even, to roll in 2020 with Cousins directing the offense. Yes, Kirk Cousins does give the Vikings the best chance to win the Super Bowl, given the available options, and I am bullish on Kellen Mond long-term, and there will be days where Kellen Mond will light up training camp. He'll probably do really well in preseason, and then the talkers will be like, is there a quarterback controversy? No, absolutely not. At least for a year. If Kirk Cousins ascends to the heights like he should, with Clint Kubiak calling the shots, a better O-line, Justin Jefferson in 2, Adam Thielen, blah, 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 then it's still a done deal. Like, Kirk Cousins is going to be the guy in 2022. Now, if Kirk Cousins struggles with all those things perfect around him, or as near perfect as you can get, then we can have a conversation. Even though Kirk Cousins, $45 million dead cap hit, there's ways around it. There's ways around it if the Vikings wanted to speed up that transition process. I have no doubt Zimmer means it when he says Christian Darrisaw must earn the starting left tackle job. Oh, yeah. Earning his stripes. Ricky's earning the stripes. But if the 23rd overall pick is not able to at least provide serviceable play on the blind side while learning the ropes, offensive line could be even more of a liability than that was in 2020 when it was ranked 26th by PFF. That's kind of crazy, too, where Riley Reif was pretty dang solid last year, and they were that bad. But that's just how bad Dakota Dozier was. That's how bad in pass protection Bradbury was, and Ezra Cleveland at times. Only the really good one was Brian O'Neill. Did I say O'Neill? No, it was Ezra and Bradbury. Yeah. And also Drew Samia. Oh boy. Oh boy. Adam Thielen, who's about to turn 31, hasn't reached a 1,000-yard mark since 2018. Could use a bounce back here. Didn't he have like 900 yards last year and 14 touchdowns? I understand that 1,000 yards is like this nice round number, but Adam Thielen has like 5 seasons of 900 plus, 4 or 5 seasons somewhere in there off the top of my head. But yeah, don't mention the 14 touchdowns. Yeah, touchdowns matter. But, yardage. Oh, you got to get the garbage yardage because it does not differentiate between high leverage situations and tail end, back end of garbage in cleanup time. Now, whatever. Only Derrick Henry, 681, had more rushing attempts than Dalvin Cook, 562 over the past 2 seasons. The Vikings must protect their game-breaking running back at all costs. Well, that's because all the other bell cows got hurt. Or they're splitting time. Like Nick Chubb, if Kareem Hunt wasn't there, would be getting 600, 700 carries during 2-year spans. He would. But yes, Dalvin, you need to keep him fresh. I don't know if you have to do a pitch count, but keeping a little bit of mileage off the odometer, I get it. But I mean that's an anomaly. It is where Dalvin had 2 relatively healthy years, even though he missed games in both seasons. But I'm bullish on Kenny Nwangu. I really like Alexander Madison still. So yeah, I mean there's ways around it. Plus, if the Vikings passing game opens up, ideally you'll piss pound the ball less. And if you're trying to run out the clock late in games, that's when you can use Nwangu. That's when you can use Madison, even CJ Ham. So there you go. But overall, yeah, it's a good 30,000-foot overview of the Minnesota Vikings as they head into training camp. Again, no mention of Mac Alexander, no mention of Wyatt Davis, no matter what, no mention of Justin freaking Jefferson at all in this write-up, which is kind of weird, where the guy had the best rookie season. Well, either 1A or 1B with Randy Moss, the best rookie wide receiver season in NFL history. But okay, just omit him. And also this defense and Diesel Dalvin Thompson. I get that there's only so many words that you can put on the internet, but come on, man. But anyways, your thoughts. Vikings training camp preview at NFL.com. Was it Tom Blair? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.